My diamonds be dancing. Boy, I'm in Spain. My diamonds be dancing. No major risk, but they twirling in. Okay, it's the top of the morning. I'm about to get ready to go and get my second micro needling treatment done. So yeah, my Uber is on its way. It starts at like 11, but the building like 5 minutes away. Slim waist, pretty face, he know I'm a dime. And lay up with no nigga, cause I do not have the time. And I can't claim these niggas, cause none of these niggas are mine. Don't ask me about my ex, let's just pretend that nigga died. All right, boom, had to put a little moisturizer in my fucking head. And we out this bitch. My lips are numb. I got a pimple. I ain't got on nobody earrings either. I just woke up from my nap. Skin still glowing, baby. We did have a little pimple that popped up right here after the treatment, so I know it's working and purging. Little stuff going on right in here, but overall I just know it's working. So I can't wait to see what my skin does this time. And yeah, I'm excited. Okay, so I'm about to take my nap before I have to go to work. Cause I decided to take overtime on my day off. This was supposed to be my self-care day, and what am I doing? Going to work. It's so compulsive. Why do I do it? I don't know. Is it a trauma response? Maybe so. I don't know. Why can't I just fucking rest and sit the fuck down somewhere and just fucking relax? Relax, twin, like what the fuck? But anyways, my face is still tingling. My mouth, or like right in this area, is finally becoming a little unnumb. It's still numb. I can't really too much feel everything, especially like right in here. Like it's very like still tight in there, still tingling in this area of my face. It's shiny, so I give it, the last time, well, my first time when I did it, it was already peeling right in here. She went deeper into the skin this time, so it's a little more red, and that's probably why it's still a little more numb. I also didn't do the UV lighting and treatment this time. I thought that it came with it, but I guess I have to book that, so the next time I go, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But after the 4 weeks is up, I'm gonna get a facial, and then I'm gonna get another micro needling treatment done. But still a little tingling. It may start peeling, I guess, within a week or so. I don't know. But last time it started peeling immediately. So yeah, we'll see what's going on soon. I'm just so excited for the transformation in my skin. It's your girl trying to get it together. Like I feel like this is my winter arc time right now. Basically, like, can we talk? Can we chit chat for a minute? This is my winter arc. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna get my body together. I'm getting my skin together. I'm getting my hair together. I'm getting my fucking life together, basically. I signed up for boot camp again because I have a goal weight that I'm trying to get to. Okay, so boom, y'all, let's talk. Let's talk, girl. And my favorite YNs, let's talk. Okay, so boom. I'm in my winter arc season, right? I still want to do the 75 hard challenge, and I'm still going to prepare to do that, but I don't think I'm going to start as soon as I want to. I started getting some cases of water. So I have like 4 on me now. I just ordered 3 more today on Uber Eats, and it's like 3 packs of 40. Then I had a 24 pack, but I drank maybe like 2 or 3 out of there already. In total for the whole few weeks, I'll need 25, but I think I just want to have 10 on me to start with. I already got my weighted vest. I need to start looking into some type of protein shakes and order those in bulk. Like, I want to have everything ready and prepared for the challenge. Once I started, I already have my checklist, and there's already like 3 or 4 things checked off of it so far. So cool. But I signed up for boot camp just for accountability partners. I feel like they would be really good for me. Only thing is, the workouts are 30 minutes instead of 45. I'm still gonna count it because I'm paying for this shit and I'm going and getting the job done, and they not regular workouts. Like, this is kind of intense, but I feel like it'll help me as far as accountability, going, showing up, and then also I get help as far as like with my diet and nutrition. I feel like that'll really hold me accountable, so I'm not going into this challenge blindly just trying to figure out certain things. Like, I really want to know what's going to work for me and my body specifically. So signed up for boot camp. And fun fact, I actually signed up with them before a few years ago. I didn't complete. I wasn't really just too serious. Like, I kind of been okay with my body. I don't mind it, but I still want to be healthier. You know, I'm not big as I used to be, and I'm not at my goal where I want to be. So I kind of been in the middle. I've just been maintaining the weight that I've already lost. You know, I have gained though, because I was at like a 198. I just weighed myself a few minutes ago. 165.6 right now. So I mean, I'm still kind of good. I've been maintaining, you know, the little 30, 37, how many ever pounds that I've lost this far. But my goal weight is 135. That's the weight that I was growing up. So I want to get to that and like maintain that. So that's only 30 pounds. And I feel like that's doable within, you know, 3 to 5 months, and kind of just maintain that from there and just get help with what I should be eating and what I should be intaking. They also have apps where I can log my food and see, okay, how much of this I need or what I need to cut back on. Like, it tells you everything. Like, it's so helpful. And we meet with, I got the premium membership this time. So usually if you get like, I think the basic is more of a handheld one. So you're meeting with the nutritionists and coaches like every week. This one you meet every 4 weeks, and I feel like that's better for me. So when I go, I can actually see real progress rather than going every week trying to check in and weigh myself. And I only lost like a pound, you know, which is still good because it's progress, but it's like, I feel like I've been working too hard 7 days a week and I only lost 1 pound. Absolutely not. So I like the 4 weeks better. So when I go, okay, you lost about 7, 8 pounds. I'm like, okay, girl, you know, you've been working, you've been putting that work in. So yeah, I signed up for boot camp. Got my little weight loss journey going on. Got my skin journey going on. I've been going to get my microneedling. Like I said, this is my 2nd treatment. I've been keeping up with my skincare routine regularly now, and I'm so proud of myself for that. I'm just looking into upgrading my products. So the next time I go to my Esty, I'm gonna ask her like, what are some good high-end products that actually work. And they don't necessarily have to be high-end, but I've been using these drugstore products, and baby, they get the job done, but they don't really get the job done. It's basic enough to like, okay, take care of your skin to prevent breakouts and you know, little stupid stuff like that. I'm trying to clear this up, close my pores. Like, I want to see a complete transformation within the next 365 days. I don't even want to look like the same person no more. I need you to be able to look at me and be like, who's that? You know, that's the aim, without, you know, getting any work done. I don't want to go and get no all this other little bullshit. But what was I saying? What was I saying? Yeah, been working on my skin. I want to upgrade my products and just keep, you know, going to get my treatments done regularly. I used to be like this with my skincare routine when I was younger. Like, I was on it. My skin was like glass clear. Now, of course, I've always had very open and large pores. So aside from that, I had beautiful skin growing up. I think my only real issue was just my pores. But now I got other stuff going on because I hadn't been taking care of it the way that I used to. But we back on that. All right, so boom. Now with my hair, y'all see the girl got the cut. I don't know if I ever showed y'all. I don't know if I ever put them in them videos. And I've been said to y'all, I was gonna show y'all the first time I cut my hair. I mean, not the first time I cut my hair, but when I first cut my hair. I done cut my hair several times throughout my life, so that's why I said that. But this time, I don't know if I put them in the videos to show y'all, but if not, I'm gonna have to go look today, and I'm for sure gonna have it in here by the end of this video. But yeah, what is today? Today's the 2nd. Today's October the 2nd. So October the 4th will make 6 months since I cut my hair off in my jaw. It was low, extremely low. So for 5 months, it's grippable now. Like, I can get braids. That's a lot of growth. A lot of growth. I'm so freaking happy. Yeah, just embracing my natural hair, my little cut. I'll be feeling grown and sexy sometimes. It's really cute. And then sometimes I'll be like, God damn. But I just can't wait till I get to wear my fro and my curls out. This is like my, what? I want to say second. My second. My third time attempting to go natural, but this time I'm gonna stick with it because I ain't never cut my hair off this low. So we gonna have to stick with this, baby, because I've been through it. I've been through it, and I'm actually learning to love this process. But I think it was more of a mental thing. I think the other times I cut my hair, it was just because of stress. Like, the first time I cut my hair, I think I was like 15, 16. I was in high school. I was stressed. Like, the people in school are weird. Y'all, I don't even have to get into that. People in school are weird. I was just going through it. I think it was an episode. It definitely had to be some type of episode that I was going through. If it's like, you would have thought, I'm getting a divorce, my husband cheated on me, we're finna lose the house, the kids acting a fucking fool, like, I done lost my big corporate job. I just came home in stress, y'all. I just felt like I was in shambles. I cut my hair off in that bathroom, and I came out a new bitch. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me. I'm looking back at that like, bitch, you're so fucking dramatic. So fucking dramatic. But hey, it is what it is. And then I think the next time, I didn't necessarily really just cut my hair the second time, but I kind of just stopped getting it permed, and I was just cutting it as I went. Actually, I think I did cut it that second time. I didn't cut my hair off a few times. Yeah, I think I did cut it that time too. I got pictures, y'all. I have to show y'all. The next time I had cut it, I was about like 18, 19. But it just wasn't this low. I don't think either time. You know what? Nope. The first time I did cut it, it was about this length. The first time I cut my hair. I left it this length already, so I was still able to like blow it out, get braids. The second time, I had cut it off just enough to where I could wear it in like a pixie style. So I had probably like 4-5 inches of hair. This time, I had a fade. I ain't never went that low. I literally had a fade with some patches at that. There was a few bald spots in here. So for my hair to have grown this much in 5 months, we gonna stick with it this time. Ain't no going back. Ain't no fucking going back. And look at all my new growth. I dyed my hair, I want to say about 3 months ago, 2 or 3 months ago. July. I dyed it in July. So yeah, it's been about 3 months. And this is my length now. Let me see. Dang, come on, baby, down. Come on, baby, down. So y'all see the growth. Y'all see the growth. Y'all see that. Okay. Oh, that's how you know it's healthy. Look how it bounced back. Oh my God. But yeah, your girl just out here getting her life together. We getting it together, taking care of this body, you know. So yeah, I've been reading my books. I've been journaling. I've just been feeling good and optimistic. I'm just a little uncomfortable right now. I got like 80 pillows on my bed. Yes, I'm one of them. Like big bed, 80 pillows, a throw cover, everything. Back to the topic. Your girl just been getting her life together. I'm feeling good, taking care of myself, reading my books, journaling. I feel like I have mental clarity. I haven't had like a really big sad episode in a minute. I know I get them for sure when I'm on my period. I'm for sure emotional on my period. I hate it. I hate it. So if I do get sad, I just kind of check the day and be like, oh, okay, bitch, be quiet, because you're just about to be dramatic for 7 days and going on. Be for real. So yeah, my mental has been great lately. Thank you guys for asking. How's yours been? Let me know in the comments below. All right, you guys, enough of my yapping. Thank y'all for coming to my TED Talk. And I will catch y'all on the flip side, or when I wake up, or whatever the fuck. Okay. Bye. So, as I've been healing and getting back to myself and just falling in love with all the things that I ultimately used to love in my childhood, it just brought me back to a memory from my middle school sweetheart, because when he first met me, I always had my head in a book, y'all. Like, this is not nothing new. I've always loved reading. And I remember we first talked on the phone that summer after, I want to say, 7th grade year. He had asked me for my number at the end of the school year. He had been trying to get my number for a long time. I just was not going. I'm here to focus on my schoolwork and stay out the way. But anyways, that's another story for another day. He had asked me for my number on the last day of school. And I was like, you know what? I ain't got to come to school and see him every day, so I don't mind talking to him. Like, what's the issue? So, boom, I gave him my number, and he was just telling me, you know, I guess his thoughts and opinions on me when he first met me. And he gave me the nickname Library Girl, and he used to always call me that shit. Now, at the time, I used to hate that shit so bad. I was just like, don't call me that. I just felt like at that time, like it just made me seem like boring, like too boring, like too nerdy. Like, okay, it's cool and all. Yes, I love my books. I'm very, you know, cool, calm, collected. I always got my head in the book. Like, you know, that's just what I love. But like, dang, like I still know it just, I feel like it made me too much like a prude. But now at 26, looking back on that, when I was like, what, I think like 11, 12, 11, 12. Yeah, that's almost about accurate, somewhere in there. Looking at that now, that's actually a beautiful and a good thing. And it's not that I thought it was bad, obviously, like, but I just can appreciate people who actually come around me and can see me for me, and they pay attention to me and see my humanity and actually care to get to know me authentically. Like, those were just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful times. Like, every time I think about it, y'all see how I'm blushing. Like, that's still my baby, that's still my boo. So a shout out to him. But yeah, I don't know why, that just brought that memory back to me. That's how I know. I feel like I've been getting back to myself lately. Like, I feel my inner growth because I'm falling in love with things that I once loved. Like, I already gave y'all the rundown on, you know, my 3-year writing blog, my grandmother dying, and just like, it was a crazy time period in my life, and I just stopped doing a lot of that stuff. And I had always felt like, dang, like, what if I need to stop saying like, but anyways, what if I never get back to myself ever? Like, I always felt like that. But I know me. One thing is, I know me. My entire life, since I was a little girl, I've always been committed to self-development and growth. I already knew some shit was fucked up growing up. Like, I knew shit was not right. I'm already knowing something is wrong with this picture. But that's how smart I was as a kid. I was always trying to figure some shit out and figure out how to fix it, how to make it work, like how to do something, and how I would not fall victim to my surroundings. How can I rise above the occasion and be resilient? And that's one of the things that I love and respect about myself the most, is because nothing is never going to get me down. Nothing is ever going to keep me down. I'm always going to rise to and rise above the occasion. And that's just that on that. Okay? So life need to find somebody else to play with, because I ain't never been the one like that. And this is in me. This is in me for real. Okay? So yeah. But anywho, yeah, y'all, that's just my quick mini little story time. Okay. Peace out before I get to crying in here. I love y'all. And remember, take care of y'all skin. Take time to yourself. And read a book. Read a book. They say, seek and you shall find. And I hope that you are looking for yourself. Go find yourself, boo. Okay, guys. So this is, I think, I got this done Thursday. This is day 2 after my treatment. And the skin is glowing. The skin is glowing, baby. I love it. I just came back from the library. I went and got me some books. I'm actually gonna show y'all real quick. Hold on. Okay. So really, I got there kind of late. And it was probably like, what, an hour and a half until closing. I spent that whole hour and a half looking for books. And I think I found like 5 random books that I was actually interested in right before closing. We probably had like 20-25 minutes before closing when I picked my final book and was ready to check out. I'm like, oh my gosh, because that whole time I was in there, I'm like, bruh, they don't even got a good selection of books for me. So when I return these, I'm gonna go to another library and see what they got there. I think this one was just cool because it's closest to my house, but I'm definitely gonna have to go further out to a bigger and better library, and I know for sure they'll have what I'm looking for. But all right, let me show y'all. So y'all know, well, if you don't, you finna find out. But I like self-help books, like any self-discovery, nonfiction. I'm getting back into fiction. You know, we had to read stuff like that in school. I wasn't too big on it, but I'm getting into it as I'm getting older. My taste buds in books is changing. So I said, okay, cool. But yeah, and I also like autobiographies, memoirs, all that. I didn't even say it right. I said memoir. However you say it, I don't know. But I like those kind of books too. So let me show y'all the first book I got. Then I took like 80 bookmarks. I did not need this many. Yeah, I got like 7 bookmarks, but I got like 5 books, so this will be all right. So I called, what are you talking about? The first book is called The Road Back to Yourself, an Enneagram Journey to Self-Discovery. And it's by Ian Morgan Cron and Suzanne Suzanne Stabile. I think that's her name. Suzanne Stabile. One of these is gonna be my thumbnail. Okay? All right, so boom. And then we have How to Change the Science of Getting from Where You Are to Where You Want to Be by Katie Milkman. And the book I'm most excited about, probably the most excited about, let me see, out of all of these, yeah, probably this one. Oh, I think I got her other book. This is her. Okay, so boom, I am excited about this book actually. So it's Untangle Your Emotions, Naming What You Feel and Knowing What to Do About It by Jeannie Allen. I got one of her other books. Hold on, y'all. Okay. So I have another one of her books, and it is called Get Out of Your Head. Now, I read this book, and it was a good book. It's Get Out of Your Head, Stopping the Spiral of Toxic Thoughts. Look, I still got some notes in here from this book. That's how I know this book was a good book, because I was taking notes. If I ain't highlighting and taking notes, it wasn't all that. But basically, this book was about how the way you think will shape your life. I love this book. It was a really, really good book to read. So boom. I actually am excited about this book. That'll be my thumbnail. So she must specialize in this type of stuff. I wonder if she is a psychologist. I don't know, but now I'm gonna go do my research on her. So yeah, Untangle Your Emotions by Jeannie Allen. This will be the second book I've read by her, and I'm very excited about that one. So I might just start with that one. I don't know. And then we have Undistracted, Capture Your Purpose, Rediscover Your Joy by Bob Goff. I think I'm excited about this one too. Probably 3 out of 5 of these books. So it'll be this one and then this one too. How to Walk Into a Room, The Art of Knowing When to Stay and When to Walk Away by Emily P. Freeman. Boom. Yeah, so I'm most excited about these 3 books. But I think I'm probably going to start with these 2 first and then read the others. I have 3 weeks to read these books. So what I'm going to do is read about 2 books at a time each week, and hopefully, I mean, they'll let you renew them anyway, so it's not like I have to try to cram all of this in 3 weeks. But I'm trying to get back to a point where I can read books as quickly as I used to be able to. Like, once upon a time, I can take a book about this thick, if not a little thicker, and read it in one sitting. Like, in one whole 24 hours, I could read this entire book and be completely done with it. Now, only thing that's quote unquote stopping me, I'm not going to say it's stopping me, but it's just the time that I had, because obviously I was a kid then, so I didn't have no extra responsibilities besides going to school and coming home. So of course I had 24 hours to sit and read a book all day. I'll be working, I'll be tired, but we are going to get there. We are going to get there. I need my tolerance level to actually sit and be glued into a book that long. I need it back up there, and that's what I'm working towards. So I'm probably going to be reading 2 books at a time, and I'm going to try to divide the chapters of them by each day so that I can be on a schedule of like reading, because by the end of this 3 weeks, I want to have it, obviously, at least 3 of the books read, and then I can take those back, keep 2, and then get into those. So yeah, but I'm about to eat, watch TV, and just have a self-care night because I have to be at work in the morning. So I just want to wind down, relax, and take some time for myself. So if you're watching this, don't forget to take time for yourself. All right? Peace out, y'all. Okay, y'all. So right now I'm reading my first book right before I go to bed. And none of these books are just extremely big. So this is the one I'm starting with, How to Walk in a Room. It only has 12 chapters and it's divided into 3 parts. I'm going to challenge myself to see if I can have this read in 3 days tops, but 4 max. 4 maximum. But I want to give myself 3 days to read this book. So I'm about to get to reading before I go to bed. I'm going to wake up a little earlier than I usually would to read a little more, and I'm going to bring it to work with me. That way I can read on my breaks. I get 30 minutes. So I'm finna see what I'm made of and see if I still got it. And really, if I hadn't waited so long to go to the library, I could have had this and read this book probably in a day. But like I said, I'm giving myself 3 to 4 days to finish this book. And mind y'all, I got 3 weeks. So that'll be 1 book down, 4 more to go. I'm gonna challenge myself and see what, see what I'm about for real. All right, good night. Mwah. I love y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna close out this vlog. Uber is on the way. Your girl done got up, moisturized her skin, feeling very cutesy. Got my earrings in today. I'm about to go eat, and then I'm going to work. I got my little bed with my book in here, so I could be reading my book. But yeah, I'm ready to go and get this work week over. It's prom week. We got overtime, y'all. So let me tell y'all real quick. So it's usually supposed to be 1 extra scheduled day. Why do they have me for this entire week? But the thing is, the extra 3 days, like my off days. So we have the 1 mandatory day, right? And then the other 2 days are all supposed to be off. Why do they have those as overnight? And I don't even think it's for my location that I'm at now. I think it's at the old location. Baby, I'm not doing that. Y'all could take that off. I'm gonna work that one extra day that we were supposed to, and I'll be in there in that morning so I can have the rest of my night. And them other 2 days, y'all need to take that off because I will not be in that building. I'm coming home so I can sleep and I can rest. And my body is still used to my overnight schedule because, you know, take 21 days to build a habit. I was there at the other location just about 30 days. So my body is still waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning. Like now it's like what, 6:30. I've been up since 3 o'clock. So I can't wait till my body adjusts to this going to sleep at the right time and waking up when I need to instead of waking up hours early and I'll feel drained because I've been up for so long and now I have to go to work. I can't even go back to sleep, you know? So yeah, but I'm gonna get there early today so I can talk to them about their schedule because I just can't do that. It's just not gonna work for me. Okay? But yeah, peace out. I am gonna take my weighted vest with me today. It's been hard trying to go and keep that thing on all day. I really underestimated the little vest. But nonetheless, I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep fucking trying. Taking my vest with me today. I'm gonna throw that thing on and we gonna make it through the day. Last time I held good up until lunch. So that's about 7:30 up until like 11. So I did good. But after that, baby, I was contemplating taking it off, put it back on, take it off, then left it off. But this week, I'm gonna make myself push through. I'm gonna make myself push through this week, like all BS aside. I'm gonna make it through today. That's all I'm gonna focus on is today. I know I can get through the first half, so I'm gonna just focus on the first few hours. Then I'm gonna focus on the next few hours up into that next break, and then the last little few hours. The thing I like about this is we get 2 30-minute breaks, so I guess that's better than the 15, 30, 15. I get 2 30 minutes, so I actually get to chill, relax, charge my phone. I don't have to be rushing back for the scan to scan. Like, I feel like I actually got a decent little rest. Okay? All right. Peace out, y'all.